Turn the page to another story. One of tragedy, one of glory. A puzzle's a puzzle to be solved, your fortune yet to be told. Investigate your neighbour's claim, slay the demon, win the game. Take a moment to remember roles of past. How much longer can this tiny town last? Welcome to Momento. Oh, I reckon that's a pretty good lobby. Legs as investigator could be interesting because I think he'll get turned into spy again. We'll decide what Puzzle Master is once we figure out what the Kazali picks.
100.
Has everyone received their tokens?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I shall bring us to Night Phase then.
50%.
Hello there, Kazali.
Hi, this is a first for me.
It's a bit of fun too.
Yeah, so
Alright.
let's see.
The choice is yours. The fate of this game
So
is
I
in your
choose-
hands.
That is true. I choose 2, right?
Yep, we're base 2 minions.
We have Spy, Widow, Scarlet Woman, and Zon. I kind of want to go Spy Zon, see how that goes.
That could be a bit of fun.
Let's do Loki as the spy.
Loki is
And
the spy.
Sabre as the Zon. Sabre as
Okay.
the Zon.
I will come back to you in a moment with your bluffs and other stuff.
Alrighty, thank you.
It was Sabre as the Zard. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, let's give some minion info. Let's let these minions know who their fellow players are. What bluffs do we want? I'm going to give Plague Doctor, Soldier, and we'll go Chef. Those are some good bluffs. Puzzle Drunk is going to be interesting because I was going to make it the Virgin. But now it's a tough one. I'm tempted to go for Legs as a potential puzzle drunk, or Mighty as a potential puzzle drunk. Or do we want to make it an ongoing role? I'll decide that before I get to the spy. Okay, let's go let some minions in on their information. Hey, just wanted to check and see how you were feeling about this game.
Oh. Yeah, no, I am good.
You're good?
I can do something really funny with this.
Well, you've lied to me already because you are evil, you are the Zard.
Excuse me?
Your fellow minion is Loki. And your demon is Syl.
So, question.
Yes.
That means that my token, the one I have here, is not in play.
Yep.
Okay, so Loki and Sil?
Affirmative.
Yes. Thank you.
Have fun.
Bye.
Alright, so Zahn is going to be all townsfolk are poisoned night 2 because there's 2 outsiders in play. Could be interesting. I'm still trying to figure out who would be a good puzzle drunk. I'm thinking Undertaker could be a fun puzzle drunk. Because then I can throw a little misinformation around. And I might give... What can you register as? I might give the spy in the townsfolk ping. Or is that a little too strong? Do we feel that could be a bit of strong for evil? Hello, how are you feeling about today's game?
Concerned.
Concerned?
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't really be concerned because you are the spy and you are evil.
I'm the spy?
Yep. Your fellow minion
Okay.
is Sabre. And your demon is Syl.
Fantastic.
Have fun.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Alright, fortune teller needs a red herring as well. I can't figure that. So we will go to Syl just to give some demon bluffs. Hello, Syl.
Hello, Cat.
Your demon bluffs are Plague Doctor,
lake doctor?
Soldier
Soldier.
and chef.
All right.
Alrighty. Do with that information what you will.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Marty.
I'm scared that took you nearly 10 minutes to get to me, someone who is the first good person in the Night Order.
Anyway, you learn that either... Hang on, I gotta remember how this roll works. You learn that either Legs or Luna is the empath.
Okay. Okay, I'm still scared that it took you 7 minutes to get to me.
Good luck.
Alright, thank you.
Hello there.
Hello.
You learn that either Loki or Mighty is the spy.
Oh, of course. Okay, hold on. So either Loki or who?
Mighty.
Or Mighty is the spy?
Yep.
There's no drunk on this script. Okay. Okay, bye.
Have fun. Alright, that's the investigator done. Luna is going to get true information. Hello,
Hey.
Luna. You feel the vibes of your neighbors. And you get
Ooh, I'm not even good.
a 0.
0. Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you. Bye.
Finally, fortune teller. The fortune teller doesn't want to chat. I will give Spy their information. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Hello. I was wondering when you were going to finally get to
Look,
me.
I had a lot of thinking to do, alright? Anyway. Who would you like to peer at through your crystal ball?
Okay, I am going to check. Legs and Luna.
Legs and Luna. You peer into your crystal ball, focusing on Legs and Luna. And the ball, the smoke inside, it turns to a light blue. Neither of them are the demon.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
Have fun. Alright, now just to give some spy information. And then, as soon as that's seen, we're pretty much good to go today.
So yeah, I'm not edited down.
Oh, finally.
Good
Cactus is
day,
alive.
Ravenswood Bluff.
Dear Lord.
We pick up from just after where we left off last time. After the massacre of the Poppy Day Festival, the town's gone into a sort of panic mode. Most people are locking themselves in their houses, boarding up the windows, too afraid to leave. But not this group. This group is braving the wild to hope to keep the town running. Unfortunately, one of your comrades, for lack of a better term, has been split in half and left in the centre of town. Rest in peace, Miss L. Toe. I hit the wrong button. You have 8 minutes to go and have some chats.
Not with the comrade.
Not Leviathan, thank God.
Not the comrade.
Hello there.
Hi, can I get some clarification?
Yes.
So the games played to those all things, is that just notes from what changed? Is this actually a continuation of another game?
You weren't here for the, what's it called? First campaign. So in the campaign, basically it's a living script. So we're playing with the same script every week, except for the characters that get executed and die. They will be changed out.
Okay.
So it's not an actual continuation of another game, but like, you know, the overall story is continuing, quote unquote.
Okay. And so, stop. Wait till July.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, alright, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so it's Mighty. Good to know.
Second one out of the spicy.
Virgin.
Okay. All right, mine is full Raven's Keeper or a chef.
Full Raven's Keeper or a chef?
Mhm.
Heard. Thank you.
Why are all the streamer? Why is everybody in the streamer category in the campfire? All right, you're welcome.
That it's a 0. So no pairs.
Well, that's a problem, if that's true.
Who's trying to call me? I can't tell who
All
that
right.
is. I think it's Loki.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Bye, Syl.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Cowboy!
Campfire.
We're giving
Oh,
Sabre a
this-
driving lesson.
What?
What is it?
Who did I get in campfire? What's happening?
I don't know.
Driving lesson.
Hi,
No.
folks.
Hi. Oh, Sabre's running from his driving lessons.
Okay. How's it going, guys?
I don't know what I did, but I did something, and somehow things happened. What are your guys' threes?
I am either
I'm just gonna
your.
talk with people one-on-one.
Okay. I mean, fair enough. I'm still fine saying mine publicly to both of you.
Okay.
I'm either your Undertaker, your Fool, or your Butler.
Interesting.
Cool.
So I could be your empath, your soldier, or your goon.
Me.
Got it.
Hi.
Hi.
Right.
Hi.
Let's see.
Going around getting 3 for 3s. What you got, Prof?
I'm either your Undertaker, your Fool, or your Butler.
Okay. If you got any Night 1 information, do you have any reason so far to doubt it?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Chef, Soldier, Virgin is my 3.
Chef, wonderful.
Okay.
I presume you're afraid that somebody's either Puzzle Master drunk or has been Widow poisoned?
I'm checking for Zon more than anything. Okay.
Oh, because
Bye.
it would be first night. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
One.
It could just be a Zon one. No, Zon doesn't make it arbitrary, does it? Oh, yes, it does. Zon does make it arbitrary. But they don't make it arbitrary, but if X equals 1, then you're just, So.
All right. Actually,
Okay.
there's a couple of other people who have put outsiders in their 3, so I'm gonna check with them, see if they are an outsider or not.
I'll tell you, I'm one of top 4. I'm a you start knowing roll.
Okay.
And my information seems implausible.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Alright, gamers, I won't lie. That's the conversation I wanted to happen. I've tried... Ooh.
What's happening here?
I don't know. How'd you get in here? I was here alone talking to chat. How did you get in here? I was alone talking to chat and you two just walked in.
I have no idea.
This is our stream now. Give us the grim.
It's alright.
Alright, this is a stick up. This is a stick up.
Alright, hang on. Let me set the token to spy and spy. Alright.
Yeah, come on. I wish for us both to be spies. Give us the grim.
Your wish is my command.
Yeah. Alright, Lux, we got it. We're both spies.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
What? Okay, I'm gonna give a silly question this time.
Yes? What's up?
How useful would your role be on a fishing trip?
A little bit.
Okay, a little bit useful on
A little bit useful.
On like a day fishing trip on the lake in like a boat.
I'm not a person who fishes, so maybe. I'm guessing. I'm
Okay, fair
assuming it's potentially useful.
Okay. And then an additional question. have you been given any reason to doubt any Night 1 information so far?
My Night 1 information seems improbable.
Okay.
Okay, but you need to answer your silly question. How about your fishing trip usefulness?
Oh, of course. Personally, I think I would be extraordinarily useful on a fishing trip. You know, I could guarantee success.
Slayer?
No. I feel like this is a deep cut you might only get if you actually have gone fishing before.
Yeah, I don't fish.
Call me the sonar system.
Huh?
I will let you consider that one. I am the sonar system on a fishing boat trip.
The fortune teller?
There's a possibility.
That doesn't... A crystal ball is not useful in a fishing trip. Unless you're gonna throw it at a fish.
I could tell you where the fish are.
Okay, maybe.
Anyway,
my Night 1 information seems improbable.
Okay. Because I'm trying to check if my Night 1 information might be messed up because of a Zon.
It's possible Zon. Puzzle Master's on the script. Widow's on the script. I don't know if anybody's heard a Widow's Call. So
No one I've talked to has mentioned it.
Okay, so let's just ask in town, and then we'll be fine.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, scripts. Yeah.
Remember, don't drink and drive, just drink.
With that safety message out the window, I'll open up some nominations.
Wait, don't we have public claims first?
Yeah, there's
we have
one.
Slayer.
I think there's only one.
There's only one, and it can technically claim during nominations, so...
Has anyone heard of Widow's Call?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
No.
Okay, that's good.
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I'm starting to think it might be Zon 1, everybody.
Oh, what?
Oh, fun.
So, Night 1 info is bad.
Oh.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Which makes my life infinitely harder.
Yeah.
And it makes me kind of useless. Love this game.
Oh, you have starter ability.
Mm-hmm.
Zon 1's a little rough, but yeah.
Second call for nominations.
Yeah.
Legundo nominates Mighty.
Legundo nominates Mighty. Tell us why.
Either it is Zon 1 and both of our info is potentially wrong and we lose a You Start Knowing character, or it isn't Zon 1 and Mighty's the spy. And Mighty's claim to me was very spy-like of, I think I know your character. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna put this out there. If it's not Zon 1, we should maybe, you know, little, like, trip up to the guillotine, you know.
I'm happy dying here. I will just like to say, if you do end up killing me here, you are removing Washerwoman from the script.
I was gonna say, is it worth it right now?
Good only wins by killing.
Yeah, good only wins by killing. I completely agree with
Oh,
that.
it could.
I am a
It
Washerwoman.
could be Leviathan and Zard 1.
No, we know it's
Leviathan. We would.
Zon only poisons townsfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, Leviathan, we would be publicly told it's a Leviathan.
Unless the Widow decided to poison the Leviathan, but I don't think that would happen.
I have heard of that.
It would
happen.
absolutely happen now that
Yeah.
you've said that, Cactus.
Yeah. That's not the
My
first
heart-
time I've heard someone
my
say
heart.
that too. That's
Well,
the,
then,
Alright.
but then the game would never end. Right?
Yeah, but then someone would have heard of Widow's
No,
Call.
it would mean that
Yeah.
evil could only win by executing all of town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Anyway.
But then also we have no night deaths, but still.
Any
But also.
any other pertinent information?
No.
Mighty,
If we
is that all
want
your
to kill,
defense is just being the
genuinely, if we want to kill me, go for it. If you feel comfortable with that, all you need to know is you're getting rid of the Washerwoman.
is that a
Alrighty.
rule that we're okay with just losing?
I think I'm okay with it.
6
honestly.
to put Mighty on the block.
Yeah, like if we're up,
Yeah.
It's a 1 or 2 that you learn.
There are
Well,
more
I don't
better
think
roles.
it's something.
There are
I
better
bet
roles.
it'd be at least made beatable.
okay, just at
7 is enough to mark Mighty for execution. Any other nominations? ending the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mighty, have you got any final words before the guillotine falls?
Good luck doing your laundry. You can all have fun without me.
Mighty is executed and dies. Good night.
Can you imagine? It's like, and the game
All
is
I
over.
know is I
Oh,
remember
honestly, that would be
lying
such
to
a-
me.
Imagine.
I got 0 day 1 information because I was crashing out over the driving thing.
Don't let
That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Zar night 2, so all townsfolk are going to be poisoned. So I need to remember that. I will show Undertaker Spy because I think that's a decent play. Zarn's triggering tonight. We move down to a kill. Hello there. Who would you like to kill?
I would like to pick Cowboy.
Cowboy. Okay. Have fun.
Alrighty.
Picking Cowboy, so Syl is now drunk due to Goon. Cowboy is evil. Goon learns the alignment, right? If I'm correct. It's been a while since I've run a Goon game. Okay, I will wait until Cowboy. Hello, Cowboy.
Hello.
You are evil.
Oh, good.
Nice. That brings us.
An investigator ping is brutal.
That brings us to Empath.
Well, the investigator only knows.
Probably gonna give the
minion,
Empath
so
a
that means he
1.
would've gotten too evil.
Why do I?
Hello, Luna.
Hey.
You're feeling the vibes of your neighbors, and you know what their heart says is true. You get a 1.
Okay. Thank you.
Have fun. Next up is Fortune Teller. Hello there. Who would you like to look at through your crystal ball today?
Legundo and Luna.
Legundo and Luna. You peer through your crystal ball, spying on Legundo and Luna. And it turns to a shade of crimson red. One of them is the demon.
Okay, phenomenal. Thank you.
Lux did pick the same 2 last night, but I'm going to run with the poisoned information anyway because Zarn is cool. And it might trick them into thinking day 1 is poisoned, but they probably will realize that Zarn is in play. Now we go to Undertaker. Hello,
Hello?
my Undertaker. You dig up the body of Mighty and find that they were a spy.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Have fun. They probably will realize it's a Zarn too, but I think that's fine. Need to update the Grim for spy. And then that's nighttime done.
Bulls.
Yeah,
so
so it's like after you double tap,
you have to
so you have to kill it
two
4
people
times.
twice.
So you have to kill 4
Oh
times.
man, that would be ridiculous. Great.
Good day, town. You wake up. The sun is shining. The sky is clear. Legs is apparently not in his seat.
Yeah, he went to go get a drink.
You get a warm feeling inside your heart.
Oh.
You have 7 minutes.
Okay, Zombie
Wait.
game.
Zombie.
what?
Cool, do you want to kill me?
It's a zombo. It's a zombo.
Do we want to kill me again?
Yes.
Okay. Wait. Before everyone goes away and starts making choices, I have information I need to share.
I also have
Okay, I was
information
trying
I
to
need
get
to share.
things.
Hello, Z.
I have mechanical question.
Yes.
If I slice someone during nominations, and they also nominate Mighty to execute, would both deaths count? Well,
Slayer does not count towards executions, if that's what you're asking. But you
Well,
do
it's
have
for-
to use it before a Slayer, before the execution goes through.
Okay. Oh, okay, so I have to act before they do an execution.
Yep, so you've got until I say the day's over, basically. Or until I
Okay,
say,
so, like-
walk up to the stand.
Alright, so for example, and I'm not, like, this is just an example.
Yep.
So for example, if I say, like, I slay, like, Gundo and everything, because this is my first time playing Slayer, so I'm like,
Yeah.
So, they only die if they're the demon, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Have fun.
I'm the puzzle
How
master.
about come
Are there
here?
any other
Oh.
outsiders?
Oh,
Sorry, but
What
I was. Hi, I am your other outsider.
You're an outsider too. What are you?
Wait a minute.
Come here.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on a minute. I'm also an outsider.
We're being fair, we're base 1 outsider, and this would make sense for Zon too.
But there's 3 outsiders?
For Cactus.
Sure. Night 1 and night 2, I double checked my information and it came out different each time.
Okay. Noted.
So
Okay.
it would be Zon.
Saber, what are
3.
you?
No, because we're base 1.
Well, Zon makes it arbitrary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Does Zon make it? Zon does make it arbitrary.
yeah,
okay.
Zon makes.
Oh, this is
Uh,
making my
Lux.
head hurt.
The
My
thing
brain
is,
already
the thing is,
hurts.
Kazali also makes it arbitrary.
Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
Oh, God. My head
I-
hurts.
Lux, I feel like you should check your information again
So wait, is it a
tonight.
Kazali or is it a
Yeah.
Zombul game? Now I'm
Like-
confused.
We don't
Uh,
know.
it-
It could be anything.
It could be. A
I'm just
Zombul.
confused.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have too many outsiders for the information from Gal to be wrong. Interesting. Unless I just nailed it off of just a soul read on Mighty, which would have been wild. But then, like,
That
why
would-
not disconfirm it to Gal, unless Gal's also evil? So Gal's claiming Undertaker?
I think so. I'm gonna be honest. I only have like half 3 for 3s from everyone. The only hard planes I have are from like the circles. Turn 1, I blanked out.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to more people.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes
My
Z.
head
What
hurts.
was that?
Would it
head
would it
hurts.
make people more comfortable if I were to die again, just in case this is it's a Zombul game?
Quite possibly, maybe.
If we need to
Perhaps.
execute, or if like we don't
Is
execute anyone
We,
else.
there's no Vortex on the script, so we don't need to, but
But if we execute, then the Zombul can't kill.
If somebody has to
dies
die.
by
That's true.
execution, the Zombul can't kill. If you
Oh.
execute a dead body,
And I'm already dead.
Wait, it's each night. If no one died today, choose a player. They die. First time you die, you live, but you register dead. So if no one dies, the Zombul can kill.
Yes.
Yep. So like killing my dead body wouldn't really do much.
No, we have to kill an alive player, I think.
Yeah. Which is kind of unfortunate.
You're the plague doctor. Like, okay.
Okay. Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let me form a world where this is an atheist game.
Yeah, no, I that is just nagging suspicions in my head.
Oh
But
my
anyone, but like, I didn't hear anyone saying out loud that their tokens were swapped.
right.
I don't hear anyone saying about atheists, but I also did not talk with anyone. I talked with you, Gal. I crashed out on Sil. I crashed out on Loki because, and then I crashed out again. So I have no info.
The only person I've heard claim atheist has been Z, but I don't ever trust that.
No, Z always had claims atheist. Do not trust Z unless like we have solid proof of atheist game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so you are the goon.
Yeah, I'm the goon who is good.
Okay. Okay.
Oh
Okay,
dear God, I've realized my stream is set to Minecraft.
Congratulations, dude. Congratulations.
Kutuno, you legend.
Get Sen! Hi!
Fortune teller.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard one to do because sometimes you can get like your red herring and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I have nightly been checking Legs and Luna.
Okay.
Night 1, I got a no. On night 2, I got a yes.
Okay. So I don't think that's because of me, because Puzzle Master is basically perma-drunkenness. The fact that you got 2 different info would lead me to believe potentially it could.
I mean, we have 3 people claiming outsider. If
Yeah.
this is Zon, then the
Then
first
one of
3
them's
nights
lying.
doesn't matter in any capacity.
Well, the first 2 nights would have been true info, then this night will be false info for you.
What? No.
Zon is only on the night number of that Zon.
Wait, I thought it was like
No.
the first 3 days you're poisoned.
No, it's night 3
on
you're poisoned.
night X.
Yeah, on that night.
So, I completely misunderstood the info. Oh,
Like that. I think Z's
I
just
don't like any option.
Given
of
everything,
info.
I genuinely think it might be an atheist game.
You wasn't
Good day,
registered as
Ted.
a spy, so you know.
I'm somewhat not convinced that it's
Hi,
an
can I
alien quite
nominate
yet.
Z?
No.
Nominations are now open.
I
Can I
just want
nominate
to say
Z?
something since everyone's like freaking out.
Oh, Zster, you're super muffled, by the way.
I know it's hard playing on an iPad. I'm sorry.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
I had hard claim to one person right now. That one person knows my real role.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Sabre, do you want your nomination?
No, I was just going to point a gun at the atheist and tell me if I should trust God or not. It's okay.
Should I trust God or not?
The
I'm not
answer is
convinced it's
no,
an atheist
surprisingly.
game quite yet.
Who's claiming atheist?
Z. Zster.
Z.
I only hard claim to one person.
Second
Okay,
call for
okay,
nominations.
Should we kill Mighty again?
Well,
Is there a better execution? I don't really see one.
I mean, sure, we can double tap, but we're gonna
Kill me.
We're gonna have a death in the. We're gonna have a death in the night then, or we can keep executing, and if Gal is saying Undertaker, we can keep getting info.
Mm-hmm.
Each night, no one died today.
Yeah. Does anybody
So,
have?
who's the
Cowboy,
next
you're a
best
good goon currently.
Yeah.
Maybe it's best that we.
That might.
I nominate Cowboy.
Curio
I
nominates
see how
Cowboy.
it is.
Oh gosh.
Can someone vote for me? I don't want to use my ghost vote.
It's,
I see how it is.
Thank
it's a
you.
role
I
that
will.
can
You
swap
mighty.
sides.
Let's lock you in as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboy, any defense?
I mean, I'm gonna get executed because mechanics.
Alrighty. Majority is 5 to put Cowboy
Very
on the
solid.
block.
I'll even
Everyone
vote
voted.
myself out.
I am saluting.
Z,
You
Z,
can't
Z,
see
you
it.
should vote.
Thank
Z, you should vote.
Z.
Z, please. Z.
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 Z. Ah.
Aw.
07 Cowboy, thank you for your sacrifice.
9
Oh,
is
seven.
plenty to
Thank
mark
you for your
Cowboy for
services.
execution. I doubt you're going to beat it, so I will be ending the day in 5, 4,
Join me in
3.
the guillotine basket.
2, 1. Cowboy, have you got any final words before you are executed?
See you all on the next level.
Cowboy
Yay!
is
Oh,
executed and dies.
Go.
The game goes tonight.
Maxis.
Cowboy does that no matter what.
Hello there.
Hello.
Who would you like to kill?
Kill Luna.
Luna? Okay. That's rough for good. That's a lot of information out the window. Goons no longer going to make people drunk, which is interesting, and they're locked in as evil, which I think is very good for the evil team. Empath is dead, so next up is Fortune Teller. Someone else for night access. There we go. Alright, let's go to our Fortune Teller, Lux. Hello.
I am so lost.
Who would you like to look at for your crystal ball tonight?
Legs and Luna.
Legs and Luna. You look into your crystal ball and spy upon Legs and Luna. The fog slowly turns from the crimson last night to that familiar light blue. There is no demon among them.
Fascinating. Okay, thank you.
Next up is Undertaker. Undertaker will learn Goon. And Goon's eliminated from the campaign, which is interesting. Hello, Gallifrey. You dig up the grave of Cowboy to find all that remains is his mustache, as he was a goon.
Neat.
Have fun.
And you know what the sad part
Apparently,
is?
Jax
I
is now a
had
top
me as the
flipper on my
spy killed
chamber.
by the demon, so that way the spy would be around, and then I'm pretty sure the spy's in this game.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Good morning, town. You all leave your houses to another beautiful sunny day. The sky is clear, the sun is shining, but someone's left a poor trap out for Luna, and they are flung into the air to an impossible height.
Doing it!
It's not Zombo.
Yeah, it's not
So
Zombo.
it is
It's not a
Kazali.
Zambo.
So it is Kazali and Cowboy's evil.
Freaking hell!
That's okay. If we killed Cowboy as evil, that means he only has one dead vote, so that's useful.
Yeah. Green.
Which
Okay.
bit was incorrect?
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm thinking at least one of our outsiders is lying, and we are Zon X equals 2.
Yeah, that's what
Because-
I'm thinking right now.
Okay, because I am, is pretty obvious to everyone, I think, at this point, fortune teller.
Yeah.
And every night I have picked Legs and Luna.
Okay.
Night 1, no demon. Night 2, demon. Night 3, no demon.
Okay. Are you comfortable saying that in front of the town? Because this kind of clears me as being the spy.
How does that clear you?
Undertaker got me as the spy last night. Like, not last night, but like yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not the spy, and given you got false information yesterday, I'm pretty sure Gal also got false information yesterday, and we have one of the...
Okay.
I think Cowboy was actually the Zon who didn't mind dying.
Who knows? Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye-bye.
I misread how something worked. It's one of the abilities that has a jinx with flesh and bone.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Because the thing is, if this person isn't an outsider, then we're in Zon 2, in which case that would make sense why Mighty registered as a spy to me instead of the washerwoman.
Okay. Or you're puzzle drunk.
Or in Puzzle Drunk, which is also something I was potentially considering.
Yeah. All right. Well,
But
I want to talk to a couple other players, so I'll figure stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yellow. I don't know if I have that flashback file, but maybe.
They do anything unless I die by the demon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna talk to Legs real quick. Bye.
Bye bye.
Out of 1 and Curio's good, that means Gal has to be evil. Because I know what Curio is, and he even hard claimed it publicly. Curio's the only one that knows my real role too.
What are you?
I'm the Slayer.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not the atheist. Please tell me you're not the atheist.
I am not the atheist. I just do it to cause chaos. And so far, it's somehow actually working this game.
One of our outsiders that would make sense.
Yeah, I think one of our outsider claims is false. I think one of them is evil.
Yeah.
But that would mean
The
whatever
thing
you
is-
got
well, one
last
of
night
them-
has been wrong, I think, right?
Well, because I was like, night 2 was Mighty as spy, and then night
Yeah.
3 was
Oh,
Cowboy.
Meaning that was
Oh.
incorrect information.
I'm so confused.
Like, I
this
think
is
we're
my first
in.
game with Zon, so...
I think we're in a Zon 2 game because Lux got incorrect information night 2, meaning you would have as well.
Mm-hmm.
So then Mighty's not the spy. Okay.
No, I'm very much a washerwoman.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm comfortable saying what I got now because, well, A, Luna's dead, and B, Legundo has outed himself as investigator. I was told one of them was an empath.
Okay, so
Oh.
then Luna's the empath.
Yes.
I don't have anything from Luna. Well, that helps.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
told either
And then-
Luna or Legs was an empath.
And Legs just straight up said it. Okay. Well, that makes
And
your
then-
job a lot easier.
Yeah. I was like, the only other thing is, I'm trying to figure out who we have as Puzzle Trunk.
I don't think we have a puzzle master in play anymore.
You think? Oh,
I
The
think
thing is, the
Curio's
Puzzle
been lying
Master-
about this.
you think Curio's lying about
Uh,
this master?
I actually think Hero might be being truthful about that, and that is simply because
Yeah, actually,
from
that would make
Sabre,
that would line up
I
with
heard a
the
different
information.
hard claim before
I
the
personally
whole
think
thing
Hero-
of being an outsider.
The puzzle master. I think it's probably Sabre, if only because it's Sabre. And if Cowboy is the goon, and
Mhm.
Curio is the puzzle master, then that will leave Sabre not being.
Yeah.
Which I've heard Saber hard claim virgin.
I've heard Sabre jokingly claim virgin.
I think this is
but-
going to be an interesting day.
I think I might be sat in between two evil people at this point.
Oh, you think it's seen Loki?
I think it's Z, Loki, and Saber.
Oh, well, that would line up with my info at least.
Yeah.
They're trying to goad God on.
Everybody, can I get a Duvid?
Duvid!
Thank you for the raid, Duvid. Appreciate you. How was the Skyblock world going? Okay.
I don't.
You're not getting a gong. I will start the nominations without you in the town.
Gum.
No, they're trying to
Alrighty.
get
I
gone.
want a gong.
Didn't die
wanted
from kill
bomb.
farming. Nice.
Gong.
I'm
I
just
hope you're
waiting
all
for them to
having
get
a
killed.
wonderful day. Nominations are now open if you want to try and kill each other.
I'm not having a wonderful day, actually.
Yeah, because you
Neither
haven't
am I.
gone.
I'm depressed. I'm depressed.
Can we kill Z? Z is confusing me. Z is being mean.
Legundo nominates Loki.
Legundo nominates Loki. Tell us why.
Loki.
Loki knows why.
What?
Why?
I'm okay with
That makes sense. That makes sense. Can someone
No,
vote
that's
for me?
mechanics. That's mechanics.
Yeah, that's mechanics. Can someone vote for me?
Loki knows why. Loki, think about what you told me, and
Loki.
you were lying to me, and you better tell me that right now.
I was
or-
lying to you. I told Curio.
Oh, so you told me what you actually
Oh!
were?
Yeah,
So why weren't you telling anyone else that?
because I didn't want to at the time. Because Leg came out to me in the front, and I didn't want to full claim that right away.
Right back.
Loki's not a good one.
To remove from the script.
I'm attempting.
Loki's
Not
not
a good one to
yeah,
remove from the script?
Both.
Oh.
Loki, I'm pretty sure you and I hard claimed to one another. Are you for real? Like the thing?
I was lying to you. I only told Curio the truth.
How dare you? I was honest.
Mighty,
You
don't
were
waste your dead vote.
honest.
I'm doing
But
good, Solar.
I
How about
did
yourself?
it.
Alrighty.
Mighty, put your hand down.
No, I think killing Loki is a good
I
idea.
feel like we've discussed this enough.
Put your hand down.
Remember,
Sorry.
ghosts, if you use it, you lose it. 4 to put Loki on the block.
You lied to me. I'm keeping the hand up on principle.
That's honestly fair. I don't blame you for that. Yeah.
Point of order, Loki is my other investigator.
A singular vote is not enough. Second call for nominations.
Okay, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that checks
I
out.
understand that now.
Mighty, do you want me to do the thing?
Hey, yeah, can you do the thing?
Yeah, I nominate Sabre.
Syl, nominate Sabre. Tell us why.
The reason being, I'm pretty confident this is a Zon 2, not a Zon 3 game, and I'm more inclined to believe Curio's outsider claim than yours.
Yeah, no, I
if we
haven't
don't
talked
believe
with
Cowboys?
people. I
if
think
Cowboys
Cowboy was our Shen. Like,
Oh no,
because this can't
Cowboy
be
was
a
right.
country.
Cowboy was the goon.
Are we sure?
Yes, hi, I am your Undertaker.
Hey, Curio.
Yeah?
I think Gal might be your puzzle drunk.
What?
Surprising how you're not dead and I am.
Yeah, like,
Just saying. You might want to make that guess.
I have had claimed what outsider I am. It's not hard to put the puzzles together. Do we want to give this power to Cactus? That's the real question. Do we
Here's the
want to
thing.
give
Here's
this
the
power to
here's the
Cactus?
thing. You hardline virgin. You hardline virgin to Cowboy Knight, and
Yeah,
Syl
I was
hasn't
messing with
exploded.
him. Yeah, I was messing with him. Then next turn I was like, hey Cowboy, I lied to you. And then I had claimed the right thing. The first round I told I was in a private call with Cowboy. I was going to do a gag joke. People started joining and I started freaking out. That was my bad.
Yeah, that sounds like Sabre.
Alrighty.
Curio, I think you might end up getting killed in the night.
4 to
Right?
put
You might wanna get
Sabre on the block.
I'm trying to give my guy a little
It's not
flame.
taking. So, told y'all. Do we want to give this power to Cactus?
What power? That's the
So
thing.
close yet so far. 3 is not enough. Any other nominations?
Already
get
super
it.
grim. If he poisons one of us at this point, our information's kind of dodgy as it is. Zon Day is passed, or another minion gets the Scarlet Woman ability. So, and it's entirely possible we've knocked out at least one minion. So, if there was ever a time to trigger Plague Doctor, this might be it.
Okay, you can kill me next turn, so. That's actually a good logic. We can get rid of Plague Doctor. And you can kill me next night, so. If it makes you feel better, Sil.
1 moment. Hello there.
Hi. I'd like to take a guess. It's Professor Gallifrey.
You put your puzzle together, mashing the pieces where they fit. Whatever doesn't fit, you're removing. And it shows
I don't like that.
the picture. What do you mean you don't like that? You're solving a puzzle. How else am I supposed to feel it?
You told me I removed pieces.
That don't fit. They're in the wrong puzzle.
Okay.
You've got like, imagine like you've got a box that's like Lego bricks, but it's puzzle pieces. And you've got to put the puzzle together, but there's also red herring pieces in there that you've got to remove. That's like throwing your information off.
Okay.
Anyway, the puzzle creates a picture of Legundo.
No shot. Cool.
Do as much damage as normal.
Final call for nominations.
I nominate Legundo.
Curio nominates Legundo.
You puzzle mastered wrong. Trust me.
Yeah, you puzzle mastered wrong.
You puzzle mastered wrong.
So
Don't do
does
this.
this.
I mean,
Well-
you can kill me. I'm the investigator. I'm not gonna fight it at all, but I'm not the. And we guessed wrong.
I guessed Professor Gallifrey is the drunk one.
I think we guessed wrong.
Yeah, I'm convinced you guessed wrong.
I'm pretty sure they were just Zon 2 poisoned.
Yeah. They had
Yeah.
to have been Zon 2 poisoned.
Shit, that's my bad. Curio.
Oh gosh.
There's his one for the stream. Any other pertinent information before I run the vote?
This is on principle.
Didn't even.
I can't stop getting rid of so many things. Oh, God.
I mean, the principle of Legs telling me to, hey, ask Cactus that Professor Gallifrey is my puzzle drunk.
And you
Yeah, 'cause
get
I'm probably-
me? Like, come on.
Yeah, I
Hey,
got
Curio.
you.
Curio.
Counterpoint! You trusted Legs!
I can help out with that. Cactus, may I?
What are you doing?
Hi, I'm your slayer, and I'm choosing to slay Legundo.
Oh.
Z pulls out their crossbow, draws it back, aims for the head of Legundo, but misses.
Isn't it?
Oh.
Oh. Well, it's definitely not
I'm not
Legundo.
the demon. Like, that was
Yeah,
a
not the demon. Could still be a
Running the
minion.
vote. 4 to put Legs on the block.
I don't think there's gonna be 4 here. I'm doing this on principle of Legs telling me.
If y'all really want to kill me, I'll vote for myself. I don't.
2 is not enough. It seems like you're really hesitating to execute.
Well, we know it's not Zombool.
Ending the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet Caroline.
Now all of y'all can calm down about me being the atheist when I'm not.
That.
Hello there. Who would you like to kill? Oh god, I'm possessed.
Wait, what?
My eyes were white. It's fine.
Interesting. Gallifrey.
Gallifrey. Noted. Good kill. I think Evil's running away with this. Not gonna lie, Mighty DM me his, well, their Grimrar. They are so close. They are like 2 players off to getting it correct. So Mighty could solve the game. Hello there.
I fully expect it to be dead.
Who would you like to pick?
I'm gonna check Legs and Gal.
Legs and Gal. You peer into your crystal ball, spying upon Legundo and Gallifrey. And it remains that same bright blue colour you love to see so much. Neither of them are the demon.
Okay, thank you very much.
Alrighty.
I feel like I'm cursed whenever I get this roll. I'm
Logic rewind for this game. Like,
Good day, town. You awake today to find crushed under a slightly too largely comically sized anvil with a little demon face painted on the side. The body of Professor Gallifrey.
Well, it's not Gallifrey.
Oh!
Huh.
Well, now it's between one of 2 people for me.
Aren't you evil?
Who are those 2 people? May I ask?
Yeah, who are your...
For me right now, it's between Syl and Lux.
Oh.
yes.
Okay, yeah. I think that the Chef Zero was incorrect.
How?
I think we have a mini Lord of Typhon line on complete accident. And I'm sat in the middle of it. Because, like, right now I have Sabre, Zon, Cowboy, Evil Goon, Loki, Spy, and Z is Kazali.
Sabre, Zon, Cowboy,
Evil Goon.
Loki, Spy, and Z is Kazali?
Yeah.
That would still be a valid Chef Zero because...
Yeah, so, like, I don't know.
That would be valid Chef Zero because Chef is night 1, Goon was picked night 2.
Oh yeah, Goon doesn't act night 1. Well, it doesn't get picked night 1.
Well, the demon doesn't act night 1, and there's no evils that pick.
Yeah.
Unless specifically the Widow picked the Goon.
Yeah,
But
I don't know
somebody
at this
would've heard the
point.
Widow's call at that point.
Yeah, I don't know at this point.
Or would they have? Because then the Widow would have been poisoned, and therefore the call wouldn't have won out.
I don't know, this is really confusing.
Huh. I don't like it. Yeah, no, this game is not great. I don't like it a lot.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I still think you're the spy.
No, that's so fair.
I saw you as the spy. Gal saw you as the spy. Like.
Yeah, but from
I still do think
information,
you're the spy.
yeah, from
In which
information
case,
from
you know
Lux,
what everybody's role is, so
yeah.
you can spin the world as much as you want.
From information from Lux, she got night 1 information the same on night 1 and night 3, but different on night 2. So I'm still convinced it's a Zon 2 game.
Potentially. All right, I'll catch up with you.
All right.
What information did you?
I don't have any information.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You don't learn anything till you die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not indeed. Alrighty.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic and shaking like a
I can't believe
chihuahua.
they haven't questioned the chef bluff or why you didn't put yourself up for execution. Like legit, they haven't questioned you once.
Oh no! Why would I put more attention on myself?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm already like not in the...
Can't just ride in it.
Exactly.
Ollie and the goon, I think. It's where the I think. 'cause
Jesus
the
Christ,
Kazali-
the amount of jinxes.
Yeah, so the Kazali can choose the goon to become one of their evil minions. So Cowboy could have been a goon, but then the Kazali at the beginning of the game chose them and turned him into a minion.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. This is so confusing.
Yeah, I mean, it could be Legs as well, because
It could be.
Legs could have been my puzzle drunk. And that's why, you know, he thought you and Loki, she thought you were the spy.
Hello
Yeah.
there.
Oh.
You pinged me?
Hi, Cactus.
Yes.
I am going to pull a crazy move.
Okay.
Yes, I pinged you and I am talking with you. Because I need to pull a crazy move. Because I already claimed to Cowboy that my role changed. I am trying to pull a atheist because he'll just thrill the game. I am going to play crazy. I am talking with you to meta game, to install, to show stuff. You know, I'm just gonna tell people my thing changed again. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, we're about to... I don't want to get gone.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah? Oh.
Hey
I think
guys.
Sabre, you're
Sabre, you
breaking.
okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, Sabre
your
is
camera
having
broke.
a time.
Yeah, we know.
Is anyone here the atheist, for God's sake?
No, we don't have an atheist.
No.
You know how I know? Because you're the... Probably the... Or at least evil.
One by one.
I was the
You
plague
keep
doctor.
dropping like flies.
No, you're not.
Was?
Nominations are open.
Wait.
I
I
know,
was the plague doctor.
Curio nominates Syl.
Cactus pinged me.
What?
In the middle of the day.
So, at this point, Syl, I feel like
And,
you are
wait,
probably...
hold up. And what?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Sabre,
What?
Sabre,
What
Sabre,
finish
how
your
you saying?
sentence.
finish your
I was
sentence,
talking.
Sabre.
Yeah, Cactus pinged me in the middle of the day. And I was the plague doctor. I am now the butler.
Oh, no,
What?
that's the one Sabre.
I have no idea.
Wait, what?
What is
You're
happening?
murdering Sabre?
We're drifting a little far from the current nomination. So, Curio, your accusation.
Okay. So, with the Saber thing, I don't know what the heck's going on here, because no one's claimed atheist, but as of right now, if we just choose to Saber after this point, I fully get that. But for Syl, Syl claimed Chef with a 0. Day 1. Which could make sense for a Kazali to do in the world, because they can easily bluff a Chef with a 0 if they know who their minions are and where they are, and that info would technically still be true. And so that is why
I
I
need
feel
to
like...
mention. I told this to Cowboy, and I think Cowboy
I
was
don't know
evil.
what's going
You're
on.
interrupting.
But this is the second time I
Curio?
think
Yeah.
changed.
So, that is what my reasoning for why I feel like Syl's potentially the Kazali. And also, Syl is a spent roll at this point too, so
Don't
even
kill
if
me.
Syl were good, they're
Chef is
also
a good person to keep on the script, though.
It is.
Yeah,
good.
especially
It's also
since
good.
the Undertaker is
Syl,
already dead.
your
we have no
defense?
confirmation.
I'm the chef. Please don't kill me or vote this roll out of the script. And I have a better kill nomination.
Yeah, I understand that at this point after what Sabre did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look
Okay,
at this
I-
point. Can we just kill
All right, I will be running the vote. 4 to put Syl on the block.
Watches the DS the whole time and nobody said a word.
I think I would cry.
That would be
Because that would be a me move, and I'm not the atheist this time.
0 is definitely not enough to put
Someone
Syl on the block.
did a Loki thing before Loki got the chance.
I know,
Holy
right?
gad! I nominate Saber.
Syl, nominate Sabre.
I don't
Tell us why.
Everyone knows why.
Sabre, your defense.
Hell, I'm dead and I'd vote on this.
Your process is in my
Wait.
favor.
Everyone knows.
Wait, let me put a world out there where
No, you're
Mighty was
evil.
the atheist.
What?
Mighty.
Hear me out.
Okay, genuinely.
Hear me out.
Okay, I
No,
would just like
Mighty's
to
not the
say,
atheist. I don't.
genuinely, if I am the atheist and I held it for this long, I would be laughing far much more than I actually am.
Real.
Sabre,
But
have you got
also,
a defense?
you're petty. Okay.
Never mind. Great defense, watertight that is. You know what? I want you as my lawyer.
Your Honor, I plead no.
Your Honor, I plead nah.
I plead no.
Sabre, would you like to defend yourself?
I don't know.
Alrighty,
Well,
running the
you're voting
vote.
for yourself, so that shows exactly what you believe.
I
kill
believe
Sabre.
that death is
We kill
simpler than
Sabre.
this.
Seven is plenty to mark Sabre for execution. Are there any final nominations before I end the day? Ending the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sabre, have ye any last words before Axe?
Yes, Cactus, I swear to God. Why me?
Sabre is executed and dies.
It dies.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Come on.
Huh?
I don't like that.
I don't
There's
know.
I don't
nothing
like that either.
rolls. There's nothing that can change a roll.
Yeah, no, like,
Oh,
this is the
no.
second time.
Who would you like to kill?
Let's do. Shoot, what do we get? Let's do Z.
Z?
Yep.
Alrighty. Hello there.
Hello.
Who would you like to spy on today?
I'm so surprised I'm not fucking dead. Sorry if I can't swear on your thing. that's
You're
my
all
bad.
good on my end.
Oh, phenomenal. Loki and Syl.
Loki and Syl. You peer into your crystal ball, focusing on Loki and Syl. That light blue that was swirling around yesterday turns to a crimson red. One of them is the demon.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Oh, Cowboy has to be a
Cowboy
minion.
is evil. We haven't decided what flavor yet.
What flavor?
What flavor?
What if I told you?
Good day, town! What a wonderful day! Another person has died. Impaled by a chandelier, you find the body of Zster.
Oh.
Okay.
Why
I don't like
kill
that my
us?
true demon
I don't like
candidate
that.
just-
Can Mighty join us?
Yeah, Mighty can join us.
Hi.
I think this is game solved here.
I think that you were Puzzle Master drunk. Loki was the Scarlet Woman, and then Zster has just jumped to Loki.
I actually think that's incorrect.
Really?
Loki.
Yeah. I don't think I'm the puzzle master drunk. I've been getting too consistent information.
I was more talking towards Legundo.
Oh.
About being puzzle master drunk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Day one when I got a spy as an investigator, I put the drunk, the widow's call, and Zon 1 tokens on myself, and I've been slowly eliminating them as I eliminate worlds.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible
Okay.
I am the puzzle drunk.
I fortune tellered on Loki and Syl, and I got a yes.
Yeah, I'm convinced that Loki was Scarlet Woman and Z has just jumped to Loki.
That's a possibility. I don't know if it's gonna count as metagaming a little bit, but a good reason why I, as an obvious fortune teller, is still alive is Syl might not want to kill their wife.
Yeah.
That's a good point,
Like,
actually.
I'm just putting that one out there, and I did get a yes ping.
Loki and Syl?
Yeah, I pinged Loki and Syl and got a yes.
I'm gonna go do some talking.
Alternative world before you go. Never mind. It is also very Cactus to put my red herring on Syl.
Yeah, but given your previous information, I don't think it is.
Okay.
So like, I just think Loki's Kazali at this point.
Okay, cool.
I was trying to get them to kill me based off Fool, but it didn't work, and I'm sad and depressed.
Okay.
I'm just sad and depressed.
Either chef, soldier, or virgin, and
Lux was claiming to both me and Legundo that they were fortune teller, and that nights 1 and 2 they were or I think for the first for night 1 and 2 they were checking like Legs and Luna multiple times. They got a no and then a yes, and then which makes us think it's a Zon 2 instead of a Zon 3 because they checked and it's like checking all their stuff there. It would make sense that they would have gotten a yes on night 2 if there was a Zon 2. And then I think they checked again on night 3.
I don't like this game. If we're relying this heavily on fortune teller information,
I think it's Lux because if this is truly a spy game, right? Then Lux should be dead. Lux should have been one of the first to go. Lux should have died last night, not Z.
Oh, because okay, I see now.
Because a fortune teller is way more dangerous than a slayer.
Yeah.
Than a spent slayer of all things. Like a spent slayer, a known spent slayer, is much better to kill the fortune teller than the spent slayer.
I won't nominate if only because that's my wife, but I will vote if someone nominates.
Yeah. Alright, that's my reasoning for that. Bye, Sil.
Wow.
This is where my head's at. Chat, what do you think?
I mean, as best as I can tell, you have your hands on your head, yeah.
Gong.
What a wonderful day for an execution.
This is where my head is at, chat. What do you
This is
think?
a stressful game.
Would you all like a minute or two before nominations are open, or do you want it open straight away?
I'd like a minute or two.
Alrighty, I'll give you 2 minutes for some open chats before nominations open.
Okay, so there's a couple worlds going on here. One is, when I was talking to Mighty thinks that Legundo was in fact my puzzle drunk.
Oh.
And that Legundo got either Mighty or Loki as spy. This is where Mighty thinks it may or may not be actually a spy game, with Loki being Scarlet Woman and Z jumped to Loki by killing themselves.
Huh?
What?
You think it's that and not?
Yeah, Mighty says that's what he thinks, so I'm just bringing out all the worlds right now. So another world that I have, that if Legundo was not my puzzle drunk and there was a spy,
Gal, are you
there's no
talking?
reason.
Because your thing is rapidly opening.
I don't know.
Fan in background.
Okay.
If this is truly a spy game, there's no reason for Lux to still be alive. If they are what they claim they are, to me and like Legundo, and I don't know who else they claim to. Lux should have died before Z, who's a spent slayer. And so that is why I think either Lux is the demon, or in Mighty's world, Loki's the demon.
I am pretty convinced that Z killed herself to make it seem like she's just hard cleared.
No, I legitimately okay. I told people this too. The reason why I spent my role, even though I'm a rookie with a bow and arrow, is because I had 2 worlds that I really wanted to confirm out. I shot Legundo, which missed, which cleared him as not being the demon, and then Gal died the next night, which cleared both of my worlds that were in my head. That's why I spent my role.
I mean, it
just
was a
don't
good
believe it.
Never mind.
I think couch theory applies,
Couch theory.
but I think couch theory could be applying in either direction, and I don't know which.
Does anyone have any final thoughts before I open nominations? Anything they want to desperately get out before noms are open?
I do. What is couch theory?
Yeah, what is couch
Yeah,
theory?
what
I'll
is
get to
couch
that in a
couch
second.
theory?
I'll get to that in a second.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got
Nominations
I can understand.
are open.
I can understand that thought.
I know that reference.
Legundo nominates Syl.
Legundo nominates Syl. Tell us why.
I think the only reason that Lux is still alive is because her wife doesn't want to kill her.
I think that is completely fair.
Syl, your defense.
I'm not a wife.
That is a fair point.
Married partner. Married partner.
Lux, I thought Lux had said wife, so that's sorry. I was just I'm just fried, so I apologize. Partner.
What makes you think I'm not? God, words. What makes you think that I'm too scared to be able to stab my own wife?
Because you won't stab your own wife.
You don't know that.
When have you ever stabbed your own wife in
Okay.
this game?
Look, and this is gonna sound really bad, and I don't want this to sound. I don't know how to say this. I don't want this to sound homophobic.
I
but
know
I
what
think
you're
one of you need to
thinking.
die
I
before
know
the
what
game's
you're
over.
thinking. Yeah, I know. I got it.
I think one of you is evil, and I just don't know who.
Any other pertinent information?
Which one's being too gay
I
right
am the
now?
chef. I have Chef Zero. Like that's all I've got.
I
Please
don't
vote
like.
for me, and don't
I
execute my rollout, please. Like seriously.
I don't like the way that in my world 2 evil people are currently voting on it and who are both dead.
And with
I
that,
think Sabre was attractive.
majority
I
is
can't vote on
story
this
to put
in
Syl
principle.
on the block. Remember, if you use your dead vote, it's gone forever. Use it wisely.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm not
1,
gonna lie.
2.
Oh,
2
Well, there goes my
is
vote.
not
Okay.
enough. Any other nominations?
Dude,
I'm confused. What?
I'm convinced that Legs is evil now.
No, I'm convinced.
No.
Legs
You're
is not
evil. I think Mighty made a good point.
I'm convinced.
Curio, can you
And
please do
I-
the thing I asked?
Dead vote.
Okay, I nominate Loki. Actually,
Curio
yeah, I guess I nominate.
nominates
Yeah.
Loki. Tell us why.
I'm being flush puppeted, but also I feel Loki. How known do you think your role is in the circle?
It wasn't very known. I've only told you and Z now. Well,
Okay,
no,
I
I
haven't
think
told
I
anyone
hard
else
claim
in
to
the
Legs too. I
haven't
hard
told
claim to
anyone
you
what your
two
role
Legs,
is.
right?
You did, but you also are in my investigator pings.
Fair.
So I don't know if you'll. Yeah. Okay, Mighty. What is your reasoning?
I'm currently in a world where Loki was the starting Scarlet Woman, Legs is Puzzle Master Drunk, and was told one of either me or Loki was a spy, when neither of us were a spy, and Loki is just Scarlet Woman, and Z killed herself to make it seem like she's cleared, and then just passed the demon on to Loki.
Loki.
I mean, I could just give it now. I'm the Ravens Keeper that kept trying to die. If you want to get rid
You're not
of
gonna
Ravens
die.
Keeper, go. Well, I'm not
You're not
gonna
gonna die
die
at this point.
anymore. I could have before if
You're
it
not-
wasn't a spy game.
Why do you say
If you
you're
don't
dead
have
vote?
a spy, you would not
No,
die.
I want Loki to die here, so I'm voting on this.
So like,
Any other pertinent
well, I
information?
didn't know it was a
Lux, will
spy
you vote
game
on
at
this?
first, which is where I
I'll
had,
vote on this.
you know.
All right.
I think Mighty's gonna keep their hand up no matter what.
3.
It's Mighty. Mighty's gonna vote.
My hands
for
are
me.
Put
not touching my
Loki
keyboard.
on the block.
Yeah, Mighty is wasting the dead vote.
Mighty, I
then.
swear.
There's no
Votes
chance.
starting with Mighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is enough to mark Loki for execution. I doubt you're going to tie or put it on to anyone else, but I will leave the opportunity open if anyone wants to nominate. Otherwise, I will be ending the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loki, have you got any final words as you approach the execution?
I just cradle a broken toaster as I die.
Cradling a broken toaster like a baby.
That is what I'm
Toaster
going
being
for.
executed first. Loki dies.
Hey! That is
Good
where
night.
I'm going to bed with
Oh, I hate this.
It's
my
either
God.
Still or Lux. It's
Oh,
either
God.
Still or Lux.
Or it's
I
you
knew
and
it.
you're pulling a.
You've got an important choice here.
Legundo, easy.
Legundo. Okay. Alright. Final piece of information. Who would you like to pick?
No shot I'm still alive. Okay. At this point, all information that I should have points me to check legs against Syl.
You check legs and Syl, peering into your crystal ball, focusing on those two individuals. It remains the same crimson red you've had before.
Okay.
One of them is the demon.
I've gotten this information legitimately. I'm happy now.
Have fun.
Goodbye.
It's not great.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Three.
Hear me
I'm
out. The funny
cursed to
option.
I'm cursed to never go above 60% win rate, so yeah, it's never gonna go
Hear me
above
out. The
60%.
funny option. You flip a coin.
Good day, town.
Hello.
The blood
Lex is here, you just dead tonight.
of Legundo has been spread across the sheep
Yeah, I
pen,
knew that.
dyeing
Yeah,
them
I-
pink.
Is it Still or Lux? Is
Okay,
it
I
flip
don't
a
think
coin
you guys
here.
need private chats, but I will give you 4 minutes to have some discussions.
Okay, so here's the thing, if I may have the floor temporarily. I've been pretty open with my roles so far. I am the fortune teller. It's pretty apparent to everyone at the table. I
But-
have been getting pings
Except me,
every...
apparently. I found that out through Curio.
Fascinating.
You didn't
I
tell
have
me
been
your
Why
getting-
you never told me your role?
I have been getting good information ever since Zon Night 2. I thought I was being fairly obvious. I have gotten logical information all the way through. Night 1, I checked legs versus Luna, and I got good ping. Night 2, the Zon Night, I pinged legs versus Luna, got evil. Night 3, I pinged legs versus Luna one last time, got good. Night 4, I pinged, checking my notes.
Telling me.
That's how
Yep,
you know you're
legs.
thorough.
I checked legs and Gal on night 4. And night 5, I checked Loki versus Syl. I got a red ping. And then I double checked again. And I just put legs versus Syl. Legs is guaranteed not the demon by Slayer, if Slayer is correct. Therefore, Syl is demon.
Alright.
But also you're lying on the chef.
But if you're the Kazal, you could choose where your minions are and make the chef ping true.
That is also true. An unfortunate reality of my life here.
I'm
That
also
is-
being
that is
real.
a truth I cannot escape.
Sure.
And you
can't-
would never
can't
kill
mold
Lux.
reality to my women will.
This is my personal just meta call. I honestly don't think it's a Zon game, and I think Syl is Zombool, because if they were Zon, I'm 90% sure they would have picked me up to be on evil team with them.
We had mechanical confirmation.
It can't be Zombool.
Can't be Zombool. Okay.
We've had a
be.
nighttime
physically
kill on
can't
the
be.
same day that we've had an execution.
Hey, maybe they just broke patterns. All I know is I have a 100% guaranteed fortune teller on them.
Nah.
I cast
know-
the defense,
I
know
can't
you.
wait for
I
Cactus
guess no you exactly.
found
I know
this
my
game.
roles information isn't as defensively
I'm just gonna
important
sit here
as
spinning in my
Lux's.
grave if it's Curio.
It's not
and
me.
No, it is
Not
not
Curio.
Curio.
It's not Curio, it's Lux.
Here's where I throw a wrench into all your plans
can I
and
flash
claim
puppet
atheist.
someone?
You
Cowboy,
shut up,
partner.
Cowboy. You had an opportunity to talk about this before.
Honestly, I think that's too small of a table to flesh.
Luna's trying to say something, I think.
Can I request a flash puppet?
Wait, is it final 3?
It's
It
fine.
is.
Yes, final
Yes,
3.
it is. Yes, it is.
This is it.
Okay, cool. Well,
I mean, if
I
it's
have
just
given
God.
consistent fortune teller information all
You're
game
also
long.
really, really, really good at keeping notes. Like, you can't use that as a defense.
Also, my gut ping has been Syl this entire for a while now, and I feel like I should be trusting that. Because every time I reject trusting that, I end up actually being right.
And then the
So I
one
got-
time you do trust it, you're wrong. That's how it
trusted-
always goes.
Okay, Syl's getting loud. I think Syl's the demon.
Someone nominate
Yeah,
Sil.
that's good.
Someone nominate Sil, please.
In final 3, do we
Don't
nominate?
worry, Luna.
Yeah,
I
you
do
have
think
to.
that's
Yeah.
what everyone
Okay.
wants.
You have to.
Kill the demon.
Hand up.
Yep.
Are we all good for
I'll
nominations?
Still
The
anyway.
circle is
This is
red.
silent atheist. I am screaming 100%.
I would lose my mind, honestly. at this
It's not.
point,
It's
if
not.
it
It's
was.
not.
There goes
It's me.
Sabre.
It's
Sabre
me.
time.
I'm the atheist.
Time.
You know, it's funny how Legs
It was
keeps
a minion
thinking.
who's trying too hard. Like,
I like how Legs keeps thinking I'm the demon in these games when I'm not the entire time.
You're not.
no, I'm just leaving the
We know
door
that.
open so that way, if it does tend to be you, I can point back and say, "Look, haha, I guessed it."
Nominations are open
Hand up.
today.
Hand up.
Yes, Lux.
I would like to nominate Syl. If anyone's gonna do it, I would like it to be me.
Lux nominates Syl. Tell us
Partner
why.
crime.
I repeat my previous fortune teller information.
We need at least 4 on it because if Cowboy's an evil goon, they could tie.
Syl,
Oh,
your defense?
We need
I'm
a
the
spy
chef.
tie.
I-
My hands are off the keyboard.
I can't. There's nothing I can give aside from I'm the chef, and Lux is very good at keeping notes.
I am. That's why I have this fortune teller information. Because I wrote down the notes.
Alrighty. Any final pertinent
all I got.
information before I run this vote? 2
We can say
is
sevens to chef.
majority.
But what if you're just not the chef?
No, we're gonna. This is goodbye
1,
to the chef
2,
role. I'm okay with this.
3, 4, 5, 6.
We eliminated
Syl
a lot of rules in this
is
game.
marked
Yeah.
for execution.
Hi.
Can
I
it
don't
be
think
beaten?
anything
1,
can-
2,
I don't
3.
think 6 can be beaten.
No.
6 cannot be beaten.
No, it can't.
It is inevitably the end of the game.
Tie either.
Syl,
We lost. So
have
many
ye
rules.
any final words before Axe?
Did.
lost so many
This
bros.
game has been the most stressful one so far.
Me too.
My sincere apologies,
07
my love.
as Syl is
7.
executed and dies. There's only 2 players remaining. That means the game is inevitably over. Where to begin is the question.
We don't have a clue.
Let's start
Gosh dang it!
with
I knew it.
Curio, the puzzle master, whose puzzle drunk was Z the Slayer.
What? How was I
Curio
ever supposed to guess that?
had guessed that Gallifrey was the puzzle drunk. They were not. They were the Undertaker.
I was supposed to guess that.
I'm opening my door because it's
So
really,
Mighty
really
wasn't
hot
spy.
in my office.
Valid.
No.
Your other outsider in play
Think of it as
was
spy.
Cowboy the Goon, who was picked by the
Cactus,
demon
show me right now.
on night 2.
Please.
Now,
Please.
I wanted to try and metagame the metagamers a little bit, so I gave Legundo correct information on the minion, that being the spy between Loki and Mighty. And I gave Mighty correct
Be like-
washerwoman information on Legundo being the investigator.
Washerwoman Mighty by the end of it, I guess.
Luna was the empath who got a 0, a 1, and a 0 before dying.
Because it's on.
Sabre was the starting virgin. Turned to the Zarn by Syl the Kazali.
Wait,
Hi.
what?
Good has won.
We won?
Good did.
Lux got good information as a fortune
Why did
teller,
you laugh
except for
like
the Zarn
that?
night.
Minion,
Oh, to add suspense. That's it.
God. Thank God.
I bingoed the circle. I got it all right.
I messed
no,
with
I
you.
did that.
Hey, so did I. I also had the